Listen, can 7 ex-cons be 100% honest? To be honest, damn, why am I so close? To be honest, bro, you missed that shit last time? No, I didn't. I literally didn't, bro.
You want to play the
I've never missed a free throw in my life, gang.
victim that you can't have guns. You want to play the victim that you can't do this. Like, what about it? You can still...
Yo, I love these videos, bro, because I like when they argue. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like, when drama is so cool when it's not happening to me. It's like, it's fire.
Go out and live life to the fullest of your potential.
What the fuck? Why is my shit not working?
You know, I rehabilitated my life, too.
Hey. Do all ex-convicts think the same? How would they fall on the spectrum?
I deserve the punishment I received.
That nigga bow-legged as hell. Yo, oh my God. What exactly do y'all think? What do y'all think is the craziest crime here right now, bro? Out of everybody right here, what do you think, like, they got convicted for? I'm thinking, like, a lot of fraud. I'm thinking, I like the surrounded ones. Those get the most heated. The surrounded one? Wait, which one's that? Oh, you talking about, like, the, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I'm thinking there's a lot of frauds here. There may be like a couple robberies. But like folks like in the back, like I don't know what these niggas did. Like these niggas look like I don't know, bro. Like they got kids that play baseball and some shit. Like some regular dads.
I somewhat agree with my sentence because I did
armed robbery? Okay, and which one do you think Okay, wait, if it's armed robbery, which one do you think is the armed robber, bro? Which one do you think is the armed robber, bro? Go ahead. Like, what the fuck? Yo, stop, dude. You can take a good guess. All right.
I somewhat agree with my sentence because I did the crime. I was guilty. I robbed somebody. I had a gun.
Oh my God. No fucking way. No fucking way. Okay. Okay, well, damn, my nigga. All right.
10-year gun enhancement. So I guess, like, under the law, I did what they said I did.
Okay,
but
yeah.
Also, I feel like I've seen a lot of people.
He has the bully Montet. Yo, shout out to dude.
that did worse than me that had way less sentences. I got 16 years for one robbery.
Oh my God.
3 years, better lawyers. You know what I'm saying? They barely get 2 years.
16?
It's probably because you were solid and the other ones weren't.
Well, honestly, I did the crime with my brother, rest in peace.
Yo, I'm gonna replay how this nigga just said this, bro. Yo, please look at this nigga's reaction after he said this, bro, because nobody said nothing, bro.
Well, honestly,
oh, wait.
No. Better lawyers. You know what I'm saying? They barely get 2 years.
It's probably because you were solid and the other ones weren't.
Well, honestly, I did the crime with my brother.
Yo, bro. Yo, oh my God, dude. Nigga said, yeah, you weren't, guys. Right, guys? Right, guys? Yo, look at how this thing is looking.
Rest in peace.
Bro, 16 years is crazy, gang. I'm not gonna lie. What's the most amount of time y'all think y'all can do in jail? Honestly, bro, I think I would survive a good couple weeks.
My brother died while I was incarcerated. Me and him were on the leg. I got a distinctive look. So they said, we know it was you, for sure. And then we think it's him. So I'm for sure like, it ain't him, it was me. It's my little brother, you know? So
Yeah.
I ended up taking the 16. But just to answer your question,
No,
that
that's
wasn't
cool.
the reason, but
I was thinking it might have been other co-defendants.
it's because I had robbery charges in the past that got dismissed. The DA just wanted to hit me. He gave me a long gang enhancement, which I eventually beat. But you know, when you're fighting it, it's like, oh, you fighting 35 years. And it's like, come on. While in prison, I lost my brother, Brandon Shaw. I have other brothers and sisters,
R.I.P.
but this is my only brother by my mother. So we grew up in the same house.
He looked like, y'all know when niggas make GTA characters, bro, and they try to make them look as good as possible, bro? That's kind of what he looked like. What's that one game? IMVU? I feel like I've seen him on one of those commercials before.
He was 4 years younger than me, so he followed me everywhere. You know, I had to pick him up from school, taught him how to ride a bike, like taught him how to swim. Also probably kind of led him to the streets in that life, made it more okay for him to do it. And he passed away of a fentanyl overdose while I was in prison.
Damn.
I think his roommate found him on a couch.
The first time I
R.I.P.
got incarcerated for stabbing somebody, because he only.
R.I.P. But this is what I was talking about. This is I'm not gonna play no sound effects, bro. But this is
Some money. They caught me. I mean,
What did he say? Hold on, wait, what?
Incarcerated for stabbing somebody, because he owed me some money. They caught me. I mean, for a long time, yeah. I had that chip on my shoulder that the world was out to get me, and this, that, and the other. And it took me a while to actually come to realization that I did the shit to myself. The second time
Hopefully
I caught
that dude-
a drive-by case, I caught 5
Hopefully that
counts
dude's
of
alive.
assault, intent to commit murder, discharge of a firearm from a motor vehicle, and felony firearm.
I did not think he
I
would
got
sound like
locked
this.
up. I beat all the charges except for the gun charge. Thank God. I ended up doing 5 years flat for that. I ended up doing 5 years for stabbing the dude. Like I said, for a long time, I wouldn't accept responsibility because I was a kid. I had a chip on my shoulder. The world owed me.
He moving a
and
lot.
That's all I was gonna face.
Yo,
But
he is moving.
I grew up and
That
yeah,
nigga real antsy.
I realized that don't nobody owe me shit.
I think for me,
That is facts
first
though.
I committed my crime. I was guilty.
Okay.
Second,
Oh,
that
what
time-
Unc do, man? What Unc do, man? He look like one of my family members, man. Are we serious, bro? Yo, what did Unc do, bruh? What did Unc do, man? And he been looking mad guilty this entire video. I know his shit gotta be something crazy.
time saved me and made me become the man I am. So it took me losing my life for me to find it. I was sentenced to 25 years of life plus 10 years and told that my earliest time to get out was 2056. But I made a decision to slow down and started
Oh my
accepting
God.
responsibility for me. For me, standing on principle is find out what's important. I came home and married
Shit.
a woman that got 6 boys, and I became a step parent. And those boys, I get to give them
Okay.
what I wish somebody would have given me. And it took me going in there and going through all the trials and losing everything I love.
Yo, he has a very plump beard, bro. His shit don't even look real, bro. It's like a Rick Ross beard.
Through that time to find out who I was.
I just don't think you should have got that much time. I think you would have learned this because you're seeming like an intelligent guy. I think you would have changed in 20 years. They didn't have to give you that much.
I'll be honest,
Wait, so what the fuck did he do though?
if they would have let me out any time sooner,
Yeah.
I was still the same person.
Oh, well, then it worked.
So
Yeah.
for me, it was literally, I'm actually thankful because I can look in front of me and see a football field of all the people that died before me, that don't have the opportunities I got now. So for me, it was, I needed all that time. During that time, I wanted to come home
No,
every
that's
day.
good wisdom.
I left from
That guy
prison.
should speak in his mind, brah. Crying
Oh,
face
God.
emoji.
No. He actually like no. Unc is dropping dick right now. Now don't ask me what he's saying. Don't ask me what he's saying. Don't ask me what he's saying. Like, well, no, I know what he's saying, bro, but like, let me not try to discredit what the fuck he's saying. I know what he's saying. Let me not act like I'm not listening to Unc. I'm listening, bro. I just want to know what he did though.
Liquor store, got me something to drink, went to my neighborhood and
Yes.
got a gun and
Okay.
went back to the life.
Yeah.
So I posed a threat to myself and those around me, and it took 18 years in, I created a youth program. And I started bringing kids in. I saw me and all these kids,
Yeah.
and it gave me, for the first of my life, purpose.
That's fire.
And now I live. After you live the life I live and
what
taking
did-
so much, you feel like you can
I have
never
a question. What did he do though?
repay your debt.
Was that Rick on his feet or am I tweaking?
And part of that restitution is everything that I'm doing now.
I'm going to move over here before I speak. I was on disagree.
Damn, nigga. Yo, bro. Yo, god damn, nigga. Bro, for real? How you go from disagree to strongly disagree, bro?
And I moved to strongly disagree because my case was a dry marijuana case with zero evidence, no weed, no phone calls, nothing. And I was accused of being a very large-scale smuggler working with the cartels. They put a prosecutor on my case who's the most notorious out-of-bounds prosecutorial misconduct prosecutor in Arizona. And she came at me. I had the best attorneys in the state. I roll in there, and she looks at me, and she says, either you're going to testify and set up the cartels, or you're going to do life. And in the meantime, she's sending goons to threaten my parents on the.
I was gonna say shout out to the Chaltom goons, whatever, but Nah, it's probably not the time, huh?
Phone, like they're gonna shake their house down. They take my son's birth certificate. It was just the most spiteful prosecution, and I don't say this without the facts. It's been well written about.
That's the part that's upsetting too, is that a lot of prosecutors and cops.
Is this not the same person?
Doesn't seem to be a societal issue where they're saying, I want to send you to prison because of the impact upon society. It seems like it becomes personal.
Oh, it was
it's 100% egotistical.
And I did agree I would have for like 8 to 10 years. I got 27 years for the marijuana. And the whole thing.
Oh my God.
Like, you want me
for weed, nigga? Oh my God, they thought he was to
testify and set up cartel members, and then what? Call my family, my military hero father, my saint of a mother, my brothers who are successful, and tell them, hey, y'all got to go on witness protection. It was never an option for me. And I would have signed 10 years. Again, that's why I strongly disagree.
Wait, so how did he get out? These are the questions we need to ask. So how the fuck did he get out? Like, that's the real question, ain't it? Yo, bro, how the fuck? So if you wasn't doing all that shit, like, at what point of that 27 years were they like, yo, bro, you know what? Actually, that wasn't you. You can go. Yo, I would be so fucking mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's nothing better than than time, bro. Oh shit. Why did my Cash App just go off? Yo, is somebody requesting me some money? Yo, who's asking me if did somebody just text me yesterday? What the fuck what is happening, bro? Does somebody have my number, gang? This nigga just asked if I have time tomorrow, bro. What? Any fucking who, bro. You can't replace time. Like, time is like the most valuable currency, bro.
I have forgiven myself.
I have forgiven myself? Yeah.
Damn.
Gotta move on.
MB, it was me.
Guilt doesn't really have a purpose unless you're motivated to change.
Wait, so what the fuck did y'all niggas do? How come y'all didn't get no fucking promo time?
So, I mean, just hanging on to that guilt when you have already changed doesn't really serve an emotional purpose except to keep you depressed and angry at yourself.
You're a therapist now too, you said, right?
Yeah.
Do you preach that in like therapy, that like the guilt isn't gonna like help you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When I first became a therapist, I was working in different agencies in Orange
Yeah.
County and LA County, helping
What
people.
is he so nervous for? What is going through his head? Somebody needs to check on Twizzy P.
People that we're moving from prison
I
and
wanna
jail,
know what he thinking.
reintegrating back into society, where we, house them in sober livings and help them go to the DOR and, learn skilled trades. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us have some trauma, right? But I've noticed a lot of the clients that I work with, extensive trauma histories, right? And things that they've done as kids and stuff. And so it's like that guilt carried with them forever, right?
Okay.
And so part of my work with them was processing the trauma, helping them process the guilt, and who is this serving? The people that you were bad against, they've forgiven you. Why can't you forgive yourself now, right? What is the purpose of that? I think that's a big part of people that have been incarcerated.
I feel like these two have DUIs, bro. I feel like Zach Levine probably got some type, maybe he has some type battery, bro.
Holding on to the guilt.
I feel like I haven't forgiven myself because my kids I feel like they haven't forgiven me. My two daughters, I had one is 18 and one is 19. I feel like I don't really have a relationship with them like I should. It's just fresh. I only been out a year. And
that shit gotta be crazy though, bro. That shit gotta be crazy, bro. Imagine everybody in your family right now, bro, at the age that they are right now, bro. And you blink of an eye, my nigga, and they all just mad old, just looking at you like, damn.
Because I made a lot of stupid mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And I know now that I've grown up a little bit, I feel like I had a lot more potential than I'll probably end up. I'm 40 now. So the things I can do are limited. So it's
he actually looked mad young, bro. I wouldn't have never guessed. He actually looked mad young. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, you lucky, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. By the time I hit 40, dude, he still got his look. Nigga still got his hair and everything. My dad bald as shit. So by the time I'm 40, bro, I might be having to rock that Chris Paul, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Dang, I wish I would have realized.
Either that or I'm hitting turkey.
What I had, I come from a good family. I got people that love me, and everybody doesn't have that. So I feel like with me having that and still making those terrible decisions, it's like, it kind of burns me up, makes me angry with myself. And also because my brother passed away while I was in prison, I was angry with him for his behavior. And I just
that
never,
shit is crazy.
got the chance to say goodbye because I was so mad. I was like, man, I'm gonna break him up when I get home. We're gonna fight and then we're gonna hug. But I never got that chance because he passed away.
Sorry.
My grandfather passed away.
R.I.P.
And I feel like the people who take care of us, it's like our duty to take care of them when they get old. And it's like, I didn't get to do that, you know? And that bothers me.
Man, that resonates with me so much because my only son was murdered right before I came home. And I lost a lot of loved ones, but I was fortunate.
Oh my God, R.I.P.
Enough to see my parents. My mother had got Alzheimer's, and I was so happy. I couldn't believe the day I got to see my parents. And I know your pain. Like, you know, I raised my son on my own, and when his life was took senselessly, you know, you're like, what if I would have just like calmed my ass down and not fought back so hard and got the 30 years for the other stuff and got so maxed out on my sentence? Because what would I have rather done? I'd have rather dug ditches the whole life and stayed home than go out and sell drugs and live. I lived the life of a rock star. I was making millions. And I would have rather been just digging ditches, man. And yeah, I regret it.
So he was selling drugs?
I know what you mean. It sucks not to see your people. My son was in Vista High School, and his cousin was at Vista High School with him. Okay. And one day he rounded the corner and saw kids beating up his cousin. They jumped him. My son intervened, and they just together beat the four guys off. 4 years later, after he graduated and moved out on his own, my son went back to his uncle's house. They raised him for me when I was in prison. He went back to exchange gifts on Christmas Eve, and that deranged little kid, one of them that was in the fight, was outside waiting on a gang initiation to kill my son's cousin. My son wasn't even a target, and when he walked outside, they shot him instead. And
4 years later, bro. Holy shit.
I was in isolation. I was in the hole, which is normal for me. I was pretty busy in there. And I had to deal with that in a 9x12 box, and that's not easy. I was, you know, it was the hardest thing that, it's still, I can't put his pictures up in the house, you know. I don't even talk about it. It's bad.
R.I.P.
You know? But I raised him myself. I was a great father. But yeah, that hurts. That's a hard one.
Bro, I think Unk's just seen a lot, bro. I think Unk's just seen a lot, bro. He does have a lot to say, but I think it's just like that's like the wisdom seeping through.
Thanks, Rob. I wanted to say two things. One was,
who was
what
talking?
was your son's name?
Tyler.
And what was your brother's name?
Brandon.
See, today I'm introduced to Tyler and Brandon, so they still go.
That's right.
I went to board on June 16th.
NGL, he looks younger than you.
Who are you even talking about?
See my mother in...
Why have these two talked yet?
6 years. And I called her and told her I'm paroling.
Unreal.
Oh, she broke. 2 months later, she was dead of COVID.
Were you home? Were you home? Did you get home to see her?
No, I was waiting for the governor to sign off. But she lived to see me get free.
Okay.
And one of the things where I say I agree with forgiving yourself. Well, today I live for it.
That's
Every
right.
time I
feel
do
like
something
they all,
good, I look up and thank
I
her.
feel like they all in like one, bro. I don't see like them arguing at all.
So the choices you made, you have to live with them. But you honor those people with the choices you're making.
Yeah.
And the choices you made don't decide who you are today. You didn't dig a ditch, but today you're saving somebody. Today, your story is going to help somebody. Today, they're recording Tyler's name.
I appreciate that.
I just feel like how you gonna forgive yourself when you still got people that haven't forgiven you also, you know? Like people whose lives that you affected. You know, my kids.
That's a good question though. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's kind of like is that the first step, bro? I feel like that's kind of like the first step, no?
They grew up without no dad, you know, or
They got you now, though, right?
that's the thing. Now one's 18, one's 19, and they doing their own thing. And I can't, like I try to, you know, I send them money, I try to,
All you can do is be there for them, man. I mean, if they can't accept that, what more can you do?
okay.
All you can do is be there for them.
Facts.
You could ask them.
Try to
I mean,
have
they're
them sober.
still young, right? They still have their whole life ahead of them.
no, I'm hoping, it's just like no, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say you can ask them like, what do I have to do to get your forgiveness, or what more can I do to make us better, right? I think a lot of times, at least when I've dealt with parents and stuff like that, they just tell their kids like, well, you know, I did what I did and I had to do what I did. You got to forgive me, I'm your parent. But that doesn't like make a kid feel good, right? But I feel like I don't know if you've done this, but if you do something like that, like, hey, what can I do to make this better? Maybe you can get further with them. I don't know.
I mean, maybe, bro. I mean, maybe it work like that, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like it's a little bit harder than that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Low key though, I feel like that's low key the first step. No, the first step is like to forgive yourself. Maybe. I get what he's saying though. He like, damn, I wasn't even in their life for real, like shit. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think it just takes time. You feel me? It's better to like, shit. I don't know. I don't know. I just seen way more people like. I think it's better in the long run that he's even out right now and he can even like talk to folk. You feel me? Like there's just so many people I know that's like they didn't have their dad in their life in like the first little portion. And they're mad. They have a good relationship with them now. You feel me? Like it's all about. I don't know, bro. It all boils down to like you kind of got one parent. You got one dad, one mom. I don't know, bro. It's better to like hash it out than you wake up the next day and they're not there and you're like, shit. I wish I would have said something.
You know what you need to do? You can't wait for them to forgive you.
There you go.
So if you've accepted responsibility, cross the line. If you've accepted that you done wrong, today forgive yourself and then start today building a bridge with them. But it starts with you forgiving you and crossing the line and saying, I accept responsibility. This is me now.
Can I add something to that, brother? You accepted that. It sounds like you accept that you're dirt, right? That you're nothing. That's the first part of growth, because that's the only way that seed's gonna get planted, and you're planting it right now for both of you. Both of you that lost, and you. You're living for them now, just like my brother said right here.
For sure, it's one of those things where, like I know, I try to walk his path so they can see, but it's just.
It takes time, brother. Like
I mean, they gonna hold a grudge, bro. You was gone for so long. Yeah. All you can do is the best you can do.
You can beat yourself up.
Hey, facts though. Facts though.
But you can build yourself up. You're not dismissing the impact that you've had on others.
Go ahead and
What
switch
I'm
that
hearing
side,
is that
boy.
You feel like if I forgive myself, I have to say, oh, how I impacted you doesn't really matter. And you're not saying that. You're still acknowledging that. Like you can still acknowledge the way that you've negatively impacted them and forgive yourself at the same time. Yeah. And in order to build yourself up, I mean, it's not a light switch. It is a process. It's something you have to work on every day. And it's something that just happens more and more and more and more and more. So if you've only been out a year and you haven't forgiven yourself, fully, don't beat yourself up.
Oh, if he's only been out a year, oh yeah, bro, you got nothing but time, gang.
It'll come.
Yeah, bro, it's not gonna take a year, my nigga. You was gone for a minute, bro. It's eventually at some point they gonna come to you, bro. It's not
what I mean? With time, just ask yourself.
I'm thinking this nigga been out for at least like, I don't know, 10 or something. Shit.
Personally, what is it gonna take for me to
only
forgive?
been out a year, so you're not there yet? Shit, I didn't know that.
And am I working on that every day? Because you seem like you got a good heart, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I
you
see
seem
that.
like
I think
a good
like you haven't
dude.
forgiven yourself. It's
For sure, yeah.
You'll get there, brother.
I don't want to make it long-winded, but me and my brother, we grew up, my mom, kind of a single parent household, so it was me, her, and my mom. I was in prison, my brother's dead, so it was just like, damn, to see how that affected my mother, she didn't want to go outside. We played football in high school, we were real known, So it was like, she was like, I didn't want to walk outside because if somebody asked, what happened to Trevon? She would have to like, explain that. And just that, like I affected my mom where she didn't want to go to the grocery store type. She would have to answer that question. Brandon's dead, Trevon in jail. And that made her feel like, what did she do wrong?
Damn.
So that, I've forgiven myself because she's so proud of me now, the things that I'm doing. But
yeah,
as
That's
far as
the
Brandon,
part. Impress him.
You know what I'm saying? I
going
miss
forward.
my brother.
Yeah, you're doing the right thing, man. You impress him. Everything behind you is behind you.
Yeah.
Impress him going forward.
Oh, from what
can't look back, gang.
you said, bro, I'm pretty much in the same shoes as you. My brother was a year older than me. I was 17, he was 18. He got his throat cut over some bullshit.
Oh my
I was
God.
in prison when it happened. So for a long time, I beat myself up, bro, for a long ass time. Even to this day, I don't really accept the fact that I wasn't out when the shit happened because I could have prevented it probably. So I beat myself up all the time about it. Well, I mean, life still goes on though.
Yeah,
you gotta
Facts.
grow, get past
Facts.
that shit. I think about it every day. Every day. Not a day goes by, I don't think about my brother.
White
But you
bald
gotta
do
go.
deaf from Detroit. Crying face emoji.
I was gonna say something about his pants, bro, but I'm trying to wait, bro. Like, you feel me?
If
Like,
I could give my younger self some advice, I'd say not everybody's bad. There are some good people in this world. You can't keep yourself closed off. Otherwise, you'll never find the
was
people
that a yin yang tattoo? Or was that a 69 tattoo?
that are good. You got to open yourself up to somebody. Otherwise, the world stays black and white. You don't see the colors of the rainbow.
Facts.
Going to prison.
Facts. Okay, now that nigga jeans was crazy, bro. Can we talk about that, bro? That nigga jeans was crazy, bro. It do look like he shop at Burlington, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, bro, Burlington low-key be having like Burlington be getting y'all Hispanic niggas right, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm be real, bro. Like, they got the best shit for y'all. I haven't been to one in years, bro. But every time I think back on it, I'm like, that has to be where like all these like the old heads be getting their dress shit and stuff. Like, where you find like the Chicago Bulls paint splatter shirts and then you get the crazy ass ripped jeans like that. It looked like he had tights underneath this shit. That shit crazy. You feel me? That shit crazy, bro. Oh, shout out to Unc though. I ain't gonna lie.
Prison help.
What? Going to prison? What?
Black and white. You don't see the colors of the rainbow.
Going to prison helped me more than it hurt me.
Low key, yeah.
It's a hard one.
I don't think so.
I feel like it do though, don't it? Cause bro, I didn't see my fair share. Like, I ain't gonna say too much, bro. Not me, but I didn't see my fair share of like folk where it's like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's low key. That might be the best place for you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like you low key wilding, bro, and that settles a lot of folk down. You know, sometimes it settles a lot of folk down. It's kind of like little kids, right? Like, you know, like little kids. Some little kids like don't listen, and you like, yo, don't touch the fucking oven, and then they just won't listen, and then they'll touch the oven, and they realize it's hot. Sometimes, bro, you just gotta let them. You know, that makes sense, kind of. I don't know.
Where you
have
at?
to agree, though.
I agree. I should have been on strongly agree.
Thank
Because for me, I came from a real dysfunctional family and from juvenile hall, YA,
You can
camp,
step back, Damari.
prison. I did it all.
Damari, he stepped back. You can do it.
My whole life was spent incarcerated.
Got folk
But
dressed
this
like
last
Bodie
trip
James.
changed my life. 12 days after I came home, I met my wife.
It's awesome.
And in the last 3 years,
I know
this
exactly
woman
what picture.
has taught me more about being a man than anybody else. So if I wouldn't have had this opportunity to go
Oh,
here,
dude.
learn, change, and become who I am, I
My
wouldn't
heart.
have been prepared for what was prepared for me.
I can't find the picture I'm
And
looking
once
for.
you accept that, man, I agree, man. Prison helped me. I remember coming home not knowing what I was gonna do. I had no ID, no birth certificate, no social security card, nothing.
Off topic, I just seen a net fly around my fucking head, bro. I might lose my mind. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If y'all see me start spazzing out, like, it is not the perks today, bro. It is just, that scared, it not scared shit at me. That just annoyed the fuck out of me, like.
And I ventured onto the web and I
That little
went
nigga,
to a
bro.
Muslim dating site
What?
where I found my wife. We
Oh.
talked for the first time for maybe 4 hours. We haven't stopped talking since. And this woman was my anchor.
Okay.
Everything that I didn't know, she's teaching me. And because I came from prison and wanted to be the man, it was hard for me to accept it at first. But as I started realizing she actually cared, I started growing and became better for it.
My only issue with that is prison didn't help you. You helped yourself. And that to me is, I guess, the main point. If I could go back.
Low key though, bro, some people need to get settled the fuck down, bro. Some people like won't stop until they get to that point, bro. Shit. What did I just click? Yo, some people won't stop until they get to that point. Then you got nothing but time. Then you sitting in front of your cell like these every day. Like, shit. Bro, shit. Maybe I do need to chill the fuck out, bro. Shit. Maybe I do need to start reading more, bro. Maybe I do need to start this, that.
And I could change things, I wouldn't go back and I wouldn't change things because I love the person that I am right now. And I realize that the person I am right now is a direct result of everything that I've been through, including the struggle and including the mistakes. And the path that I'm on right now, I know that I'm on that path. I couldn't be happier.
You're right. I take that wholeheartedly.
Prison put your head. I mean, you'll never be the same when you leave that place, ever. You paranoid. I mean, you don't trust nobody.
PTSD.
Yeah, that's what it is.
PTSD.
So that's why I said that I strongly disagree with the shit because, yeah, it messes with your head.
Does it upset you that there's no like programs to deal with the PTSD once you get out?
There should be.
Oh, I know there should
Yo, I
be.
never even really thought of that, bro. That probably is crazy ass fucking PTSD though, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like low key. Cause bro, you know what's always like been crazy about prison to me? Yo, the fact that like you're in a cell with other niggas that's like crazy niggas. Like you're in the same like place as a nigga that's doing life, bro. You're in the same place as a nigga like that's doing life, bro. Like them niggas do not give a fuck. You feel me? Like that shit is so like that has to be the most scariest shit ever, gang.
Could be.
Yeah. And I'm
Bro,
not-
like this nigga's already doing life. What the fuck does yours mean to it? You feel me? Like, bro, this nigga is already doing life, bro. What the fuck does yours mean to that nigga? You feel me? Y'all getting into it? It might be raps. That shit gotta be crazy.
actually
Now
work
people
on
don't
one.
don't realize how bad prison does you up.
Oh, there's no
Seriously.
question. Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, I can only last like about 2 weeks, bro. I seen a month.
Yeah, it's
I don't think I'm lasting a
big
month.
ass drain on your brain. I've been in the system most of my life, from a juvenile to an adult, and it's always been the same. You put up this wall to keep people out. That way you don't get hurt.
These jeans are
and
insane.
You ain't got to worry about
Does this nigga have knee pads? Go ahead. I'm listening, bro. My bad.
anybody hurting you, and it's really hard for me to break down that wall. I mean, it interferes with relationships, it interferes with a lot of stuff, but I mean, I can't break through.
I don't think I would have become a therapist if I didn't go in. And a therapist helped me with my PTSD, and so that's why I'm giving back. I mean, yes, I believe that there should be like agencies that promote that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, once you're out, like, we can help process your PTSD, right? We can help process your trauma.
There probably is. There's probably just not that well known. Yo, can we take a timeout real quick? Has Zach LaVine fucking said anything, bro? Has Zach LaVine said anything? Have we seen Zach LaVine say anything, or am I tweaking, bro? Am I tweaking? Cause like I feel like whatever he said, I have not heard him talk yet. What is going on? Like, does this nigga not have a mic, bro? Is he here for like what is he, bro? Like, what is he here?
There's not
cosmetic
enough,
effect,
like marketing, but I agree with you. But there are agencies
like a
that
decoration.
The therapists are there, but I think there's a lot of shame and guilt and going to a therapist. But the help is out there if people look for it.
If you're saying that prison is the cause, then everywhere where there's prison, everyone would make better choices. And that's just simply not the case. The case is that the majority of people repeat offend.
The recidivism is high because they just kick you
that
out
true
of
fact?
prison after doing all this time. I got 11 years in the hole, you know,
interesting.
and it's like, they just kick you out. Guys come from Supermaxes, ADX, they give them 1 month on a GP line, and then you're in society. And it's up to you to get, you get, Medi-Cal, I guess, you gotta go get the free insurance. And a lot of people that are proud are really hard to talk to therapists, I know, because people have told me, hey, because I have a flip temper, I still do. And it's like, but I'm doing better, I just moved out of LA, now
I'll be having a temper sometimes too, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sometimes like niggas be coming in here telling me my head look big as shit, bro. Niggas be coming in here telling me I'm chopped, bro. Like my nostrils is on the y-axis is a little bit off, and I'm not symmetrical and all types of shit, bro. I feel exactly what he be saying.
way better.
I did the RDAP program, and I totally understand what you're saying. So what I did when they gave me that, I was like, well, I'm just going to use it. I'm going to see what it is. And I didn't have that structure. I grew up in a dysfunctional home, and it was still, things were still.
Coming here saying I'm easy to draw and shit. Niggas coming in here and saying my fucking hairline crooked, bro. Niggas coming in here and saying my ears little as shit. Niggas coming here and saying my fucking, it's all types of shit, bro. Niggas coming here saying my teeth little, bro. My teeth fucking yellow, bro. It's all types of shit. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm dead having PTSD. Like, I'm fucking going back on it. I'm going back to every message I've ever seen, bro. Like, I feel you. Like,
meth was still in my family. So it was like, I didn't
says
have
all that not wrong too.
all right.
any of this structure, and then I didn't really understand, and I was like thankful to God that He took me in at that time, because I was a hothead before, like some of you, different
I
times.
love the
different
gold
times they would've
grills,
got
bro.
me.
Keep up the streams.
I don't know what decisions I would have made back then. I kind of went in with more of a clear understanding that I'm just going to do my time the best I can and come right back out. And everything they gave me in there as an opportunity to program, from work to drug rehabilitation, I took advantage of it. I used it. The whole process helped me get clean. Like, I was on dope for a long time. I didn't have a clear head. And then I kind of actually seen like how everything was, and I was like, I'm already old. I don't want to do this no more. Like, these dudes are throwing like 10 years at you just for nothing, for a phone call. And I'm just like, I lost my grandpa too in there. I didn't know till I got home, and I was just like,
gosh.
Thank God I got home. My mom got sick, but I was there to be with her while she's sick, and she's still here to this day. And I'm thankful that I had that opportunity. But now, it's more of not thanking the prison, but it's like I'm thankful to God that that happened at the time it happened.
If I didn't have a family that was well off and looked out, I would have just split to Mexico and started smuggling with the cartels again.
And I wouldn't blame you.
Because it's so hard.
Wait, oh wait, he just said it again. Wait, I thought his whole thing was like he didn't do it. Wait, did I miss something? Wait, I thought his whole thing was like he didn't do it, right? Or was it, or he did do it, or maybe he did, or maybe he didn't do it. Wait, I'm confused now.
Hard up
Wouldn't
here,
blame
you know,
people,
like
yeah.
even, I mean, come on, sub sandwich is $20 now. It was $5 when I left.
I have bullied someone in prison.
Let's see how to. Never mind.
Damn, that nigga
I'm
on.
actually surprised to see
That
so
nigga
many
is on strongly agree. Holy shit.
people to have him. But to me, bullying is just part of the aggressive nature that comes with prison. You know, if somebody come in and they've been off drugs and they sleeping for 3 days and ain't showered, you know, we only finna say that one time. Like, get up and shower. And after that, it's hands and feet. Also,
Bro, that shit, like, bro, do you see what I'm saying, bro? Like, no way in fucking hell do I have to sleep next to a nigga that don't shower, gang. There's no way in hell, bro. This nigga doing life. This nigga stink. This nigga black. It's like, bro, it's like there's so many, like, variables to this shit. It's like, bro, you telling me you're not, we're on day number 3 and you still ain't showered, dang? And then you gotta shit in front of your nigga, bro. And then the whole cell smell like ass, bro. And then like you gotta fucking wake up. What about the niggas that be fucking going crazy at night, bro? You can't even have a good night's sleep. You try to have a good night's sleep and then niggas end up squabbling, bro. Or you try to have a good night's sleep and I don't know, bro. What if a nigga trying to beat his shit on the top bunk? It's just, bro, there's so much shit. It's like, bro, it has to like, it's fucking crazy.
I was trying to keep people off my back. So off top, you know, I got a little education. Skin color, whatever, I felt that people would take me as being a joke. I bullied weaker inmates in prison because I was weak myself. I wasn't prepared for the system, right? Like, I talk different than inmates. So people would get at me about it because I talk a little bit proper. So I would change the way I talk. And then if somebody else came in that sounded like I used to sound, I would bully them. I was only doing it for acceptance and because I didn't want anybody to do it to me. I should have been the voice of reason and been like, hey, we should let them breathe or just tell them to walk out, you know? But that wasn't what I was doing because I was a coward. You know, in prison, like, bro, if you take a candy bar,
Survival
I've seen
mode.
people get beat to damn near death. To me, that's like, there's people that should have been like, hey,
I gotta
bruh,
find this shit.
don't ever do that. But we didn't do that.
I don't believe it's bullying when you go and tell
I gotta find this shit.
So we try to like, you know what I'm saying, and shit, like, negotiate with these motherfuckers for stuff? Well, there's definitely some things I'd like to see change. Me too. Well, if we gonna do this shit, we need to do it right. We can't just be acting like a bunch of wild, ignorant niggas out there just be shouting out demands and shit. We got a motherfucking black president now.
Ha! Good luck. Baboon Bomber being here soon too.
Hey, you ain't too fat and ugly to get raped, motherfucker.
This is not the one I was looking for. That is not the one I was looking for, bro. That is not the one I was looking for.
someone, hey man, you need to respect your celly. You smell,
Banned
you don't
will to
shower.
flower
I think you did a
emoji.
good thing. I don't think you're a bully for doing that.
Yeah. But then
Like,
how we
all
handled
check
it,
our-
though.
That is not the one I was looking for, bro. Yo, where's the one? I have to find this shit, bro. I like your ass, nigga.
Put it like this. It just wasn't
shit is
like
crazy.
That. You know, we
Bro,
told them,
beating it,
but
asking for
after you
help.
tell two people, now that third person to come in, now you only say it half a time because we
That's
didn't already
just
put hands on
unfortunate. Right.
two people for this.
Right.
Now it's, and then he doesn't know that.
But bullying would be, did you ever take advantage of someone who you
There you
viewed as
go.
weaker
Yeah,
than you?
that's what it.
There you
would-
go.
And
That's
I
bullying.
don't think you
I
did.
think people make the mistake because we grew up with violence and
I can't even find this shit, bro.
rules and structure.
I took advantage of everybody I thought was weaker than me.
People who lived in the same.
Yo, there's one episode of Boondocks where all the prisoners is around each other and they keep talking to Tom. They keep talking to Tom and they like, yo, Tom, hey, I like that light skinned nigga over there. You see me? Like that light skin over there, that nigga real cute. You feel me? Like that nigga hot shit. That nigga got ass on him.
Street that we lived on
You gotta deal with niggas like that.
didn't have those structures. When you get to prison, you're punished for not having those structures. You're punished for not understanding
You come in here looking like that nigga, now we might have a problem.
the rules. The stuff that some people do is not intentional.
Yeah.
But we hold them to a standard. And we've heard a lot of people because they just didn't know.
This is a story with somebody weaker than us. Somebody came in, I know he has a mental problem. I got enough sense to know that. I'm a person with good sense.
Cool.
Everybody in the tank, not so much. You know, you can see this dude is slow, but instead of saying, hey, somebody go tell the police to get him up out of here, you know, this ain't where he belong at. What you think we gonna do? Or what you think I did? You know what I'm saying? I stretched him. So it's like, he's weaker. He didn't even know what was going on. And I feel bad for that. Like I said, I'm trying to keep people off of me. You know what I'm saying? Or just, I don't want people to think I'm weak, so I'm going, man, I done seen if somebody come in and got a gang of canteen, but he kind of soft. Everybody finessing him out of his shit, and then if he act like he want to get wild, we pack him out, beat him up, and get him up out of there. That's not right. You know, that's bullying.
I've had more success doing illegal activities than legal ones.
I've had more success.
What the? So far, I've only been out a year, so I've only collected maybe.
Can he get some talking? Yo, bro, can Zach Levine get some talking time, please, bro? Like, I'm tired of, like, he's just standing there.
No lie, I made that in one day. Doing illegal things, so.
Hey, I done seen some of the money, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was never dealing, bro. But I done see some of the bands that them plugs was coming home with. I ain't gonna lie.
As far as success,
nigga, I was waiting on that. Shit. Nigga, I was waiting for that Snapchat story. As soon as that bitch popped up, I had notifications on and everything. Nigga, I was Noti Gang. I said, damn, he has so many hundreds.
I made a lot more money illegally than legally. In a couple years, that probably won't be true.
I feel pretty stupid. I'll be honest.
I was a good boy, though, so I wasn't doing that shit.
I made a lot of money at one point in time.
But I was like, fuck, that's it. Oh my God. I was like, really? I was like, how you be finessing them? I was like, are you for real, dude? I was like, nigga, you're so tough. And nigga, how you be finessing them, bro?
Real quick, and it just
oh, shit.
It was never even mine. I see people that are like,
you be upcharging stuff like that? No, you're dead him.
Age, you know, they did it the other way. And now they have
Krusky.
Equity, they have houses, they have businesses. And I'm just looking at, I can't even look at a house to buy on my own now where I stand. So it's like, that one kind of like, yeah, the money was quick and fast, but the feds are probably gonna take it anyways.
I had my 2 kids after I stopped with the bullshit. I had my 2 sons. That made me the happiest man in the world. I ain't need to do nothing else illegal. That's all it took. When I had my first son.
I know some of y'all here today because y'all think jail is cool. But see, y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. Ain't cool about jail, nigga. Ain't nothing cool. I've been here 10 years, and I ain't never getting out. Never. I ain't do much, just kill somebody. That's it ain't like the nigga ain't have it coming. He sure did. See, y'all think it's just about us in here, but this is about an oppressive system designed to keep niggas down. And y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. What about you, little nigga? You know about that?
Yes.
Oh, you know about that? Tell me what you know about that. Tell me what you think about that.
The prison industrial complex.
Yo, I can never go to Beyond Scary Straight, bro. I'd be shitting myself.
It is a system situated at the intersection of government and private interests. It uses prisons as a solution to social, political, and economic problems. It includes human rights violations, the death penalty, slave labor, policing, courts, the media, political prisoners, and the elimination of dissent.
Nigga, did you just say what I was trying to say, but smarter? I like this little nigga, but you left one thing out, little nigga. Show of hands, how many people ever raped a man?
Yo, stop! Yo, stop! Stop!
It changed everything in my life. No more trouble, no more problems, no more anything. I had him, and that was it. I wanted to be straight there. I wanted to be able to be there for him.
Why is he? Yo, stop! What the fuck? Wait, this has to be the one.
Uh-huh. How many people ever been raped?
Yo, stop!
Man. All up, 100%. You can't get no higher than that, nigga. You step in here, you get raped.
Yo, oh my God, bro. Yo, this is such a crazy episode. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't think they can ever do that shit now. R.I.P. John Witherspoon, literally, bro. I'm not gonna lie. R.I.P. John Witherspoon. I don't think they can ever make that shit today.
I'd be locked up behind some glass or some bars. So I stopped everything. That's my pride and joy. I would do anything for them.
See, I thought success meant not happier. Like, I'm happier now for sure, and less carefree, but like success. Like, basically, I'm at the bottom of the food chain at my job. So I'm not necessarily a successful worker, but I just feel like I was on a.
But success ain't just financial.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's not
That's how you
just
build a
financial,
solid foundation,
bro.
though, man.
Yep.
A whole lot of shit to go
You can
into
still work
being
your
that.
way up. That ain't where it end though.
I remember being at work and my stepson texted me and said, man, after our work, can you pick me up? Can we go buy this Nike headband? And I remember going and picking him up, and we went and got the Nike headband. I worked all week.
That was definitely a ninja headband too. I know it was, bro. That's when that shit was popping. They need to bring that shit back. Oh my God. Literally. The ninja headband was the toughest headband in the league ever, gang.
To give him that Nike headband. I didn't steal, I didn't do nothing wrong. And the feeling that it was mine to give to him was priceless. So anything I made doing wrong didn't count.
Well, I personally definitely would never come close. My life was absolutely lopsided, like the illegal money. I was a smuggler for 15 years straight, never got caught. I had houses all over the place, cars. I had a net worth of probably $7 million in the 90s.
Damn,
half of it
nigga.
cash. And no, I haven't.
Half of it cash?
Definitely it outweighs. The illegal stuff made way more money, but I did do good in buying homes and redoing them and using my own type of designs. And, you know, I would buy a house that wasn't finished and then I would launder $300,000 in the swimming pools, the tennis courts. And I was good at it, but the money came from illegal activity. It came from weed, you know. I mean, like he's saying, I was making $400,000 a truck. One day in New York, 1,500 pounds of weed, I'd take it from Arizona.
I gotta figure out whose number that is.
And it's just, you know, I mean, that's just being honest. No, but I intend to make way more legally than I did illegally.
I'll be honest with you though, you talk to a lot of people who are business owners and they will tell you they'll only hire felons, especially people that were selling drugs, because they're hustlers. They really are. I was on bail.
What the fuck? Wait, is that Loki a strat? Wait, what? Who the fuck? Have y'all ever heard that shit? Wait, hold on, wait, what? Have y'all ever heard that shit before? I've heard the exact opposite. Low key. Nah,
in New Jersey.
I mean, yeah.
Jersey for
But no. But yeah, but I mean, they are hustlers, right?
3.5 years. It was the first legal business I ever started. I had no experience, and we did $2 million in revenue our first year in business. And that just kind of opened my eyes, like, shit, if I take all of these skills that I was using, you know what I mean, to traffic and do illegal activities, it's just, holy shit, you apply it to something legal, and it's just like, my story is not the only one. There's plenty of people who are ex-traffickers, and you look, and as soon as they step into the arena with legal businesses, and they take off and they skyrocket. So I just think that it's like we all have great energy. It just got misdirected. So we have to understand, hey, look, we are hustlers. We are hard workers. We just got to remove that stigma.
A friend of mine's about to offer me a job. They own 1,300 acres of avocados, brokering them to Erewhon Deli's, Trader Joe's.
1,300 acres of avocados.
And I looked at him, I went, damn, I can make as much money doing this as I did selling weed.
And it's the same skills.
It's the same exact skills. It's just you're selling something else.
Yeah.
And it's about being, you know, cordial, you know, able to interact with others, and, you know, it's sales. It's no different. It's just one's legal, one's not.
Facts.
Most people believe ex-cons can change.
Say someone.
Nah, most people probably
Well,
disagree,
I agree
bro.
with the prompt because
There you go, Carlo. Oh my, Carlo. There you go.
May not mean nothing to y'all. Understand nothing was done for me.
He's winking at. There you go, Carlo.
I
don't think he said anything else. I don't think he said anything else.
I'm really tired of Carlo. Skip.
You're right. Yeah, Carlo, you said too much, my nigga. No, we're done.
nowadays there's so many foundations, organizations, charities. There's a lot of jobs that are on the list that hire felons. You know, there's the ability to start businesses.
Now, Carlo, this just say most people, bro. I think to be honest, bro, most people don't think ex-cons can change, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you went in that bitch for armed robbery, bro, and you come out, bro, niggas is still gonna look at you as like an armed robber. Like it's you know, you could be a complete changed man, bro, but I think like that's kind of just how it is, bro. I'm not gonna lie. At least for the time being.
Is like homeboy industries. There's like homeboy industries that came up off of helping.
That don't mean nobody think you could change though. I feel like you could change. It just kind of like, I don't know, bro. It kind of like depend on what it is, though. You feel me? Like, if it's armed robbery, y'all pulled up with a RPG, a snow launcher, and a big-ass fucking bolt-action sniper, nigga. It's like, oh, my God. You feel me? Like, I might look at you a little sideways. It might take me a little longer to be like, oh, okay, he's changed.
But convicts, second time around, I feel like people are more understanding.
I just think that if society believed that ex-cons could change, they wouldn't make you have a record that cannot be expunged. I think it is absolutely horrible and disgusting that you have that record for the rest of your life. And I understand there are some crimes like, pedophilia that those people, I think it's a psychological issue, they're probably not going to change. But when it comes to selling drugs and crimes like that, it's a stain that you have to wear for the rest of your life. I can't have, my firearm. I've never committed an act of violence. I've never violated somebody's autonomy. And that's something where it's just, if more people believed that ex-cons really changed, I think that there would be more people calling for criminal justice reform to try to restore our rights.
I try to say that you're wrong, bro.
Pull up on your block, I'm banging on that
Yo, Forever J, bro, what's good?
All my diamonds, Aquafina.
I mean,
It sound like from everything that you said.
I mean, I don't know, bro. To be honest, bro, like you low key, I don't know, gang. I don't know, dude. You feel me? Like I feel like it's low key there for a reason, bro. Like he kind of just glossed over the whole pedophile shit. Like, it's kind of, I don't know.
We've been out here. It seems like you just want anarchy in the United States. You don't want nobody punished for drugs. You don't want nobody punished for guns. You don't want.
Yeah. It's kind of just like stream lagging like crazy. Wait, what? What we mean stream lagging like crazy? Are we dead ass? Bruh, my shit just dropped frames. How did my shit just drop frames, bro? I'm dead shooting a free throw for that. Cause what the fuck?
That was real gay, my nigga. Cut that out.
Why did my shit drop frames? My shit dropped frames. I have no idea why though. I have no idea why though. I think that was low-key my fault. I don't know when it did it. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Yeah, you did the crime, bro. You low-key you just gotta eat that dick up, my nigga. Like,
I never said I don't want anybody punished for guns. I just
said, ooh, here we go. Yes. Holy shit. Wait, go ahead. Get that nigga, Adam Silver. Get that nigga. Wait, go ahead.
More people calling for criminal justice reform to try to restore our rights.
I try to say that you're wrong, bro, but it sounds like from everything that you said since we've been out here, it seems like you just want anarchy in the United States. You don't want nobody punished for drugs. You don't want nobody punished for guns. You don't want nobody.
I never said I don't want anybody punished for guns. I just said if I haven't committed an act of violence, why is it that I can't have a gun to protect myself?
Because you still evidently have committed some kind of crime.
If you can show me that as a result of my actions that I have a propensity towards violence, then you could justify my ability to not own a gun. But criminologists, people who have PhDs in the study of criminal behavior, say that I have no more likely to commit crime.
Oh, and I agree with that.
Yeah,
but regardless,
so then why should my right...
Yo, he was in big ass words, yo. Wait, is he low-key cooking? Wait, what the fuck? Is it 1-0?
Have a firearm be
because
withheld.
We're in the United States of America. They set the laws. That's what you gotta abide by.
Okay, but why are the laws set?
To protect the people, hopefully.
To protect the people. And my whole point is, if you look at the criminological research, it's not protecting the people.
So you're telling me that the laws that we have, as far as police departments, military, or whatever.
It low key like it's protecting. I think it's protecting the people. It's not. I don't know, nigga. I mean, you low key did it, my nigga. You feel me? Like, shit, I don't know, my nigga. You did, like, nigga. This is your fault. Everybody else is good, nigga. You just the one that can't have a gun.
Telling me this shit don't work in no
10
kind
ads
of way.
Crazy?
I support. I 100%.
Y'all got 10 ads? Wait, really?
Support the police when it comes to things like, violations of autonomy. If someone is robbing you, if someone is stabbing you, you need the police to show up.
Okay, wait, what exactly is he, what is he really complaining about? Like, what did he get locked up for again? Is this armed robbery? Like, what is this, bro? What the fuck? Why does he want a gun so bad?
That is completely.
I get like for protection, bro, but like he obviously got locked up for something, and now he can't have a gun. Like, well, I wonder what it is.
Totally different from things like white collar crime and things like drugs.
I'm just going to comment on what you said about expungements don't exist. I'm living proof that an expungement does exist, right? So did the crime, did the time. I had a felony for me and a group of friends stole a car, but the crime was not originally supposed to be a felony. My deal was a misdemeanor. The judge hiked it up to a felony.
Damn.
But the thing is, I went to school, got my bachelor's, got my master's.
Really? Dude, he can't hear you. We went over this. Crying face emoji.
Yo, you right. Yo, you did right. Yo, I'm dead for this shit a free throw. Yo, that's my fault. Yo, bro, that's my fault, bro. I didn't put two together, bro. Yo. Hey, bro. Yo, he can see this shit, though. I know he can. Yo, my bad for the 10 ads. My bad for the 10 ads. My spelled all the backwards. Ads. My bad. I felt that one too, my nigga. Hell yeah. That nigga probably mad confused. Why the fuck is he shooting another free throw? Whole time I'm just I'm on his side, bro.
Became a therapist.
Fuck them ads.
Got an expungement. There are so many.
And it went in though, but it literally went in though.
Agencies that help people expunge, agencies that will pay for the expungement costs. So
no, you can you can get that shit expunged. But does it depend? Can you get anything? I don't think you can get everything expunged.
Gang ads cover the screen. You ain't showing anything to him. Crying face emoji.
Bro, I don't even play in the corner for real. Yo, Twitch on y'all niggas asses, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like there ain't nothing I can do about that. Yo,
agree with that.
Hey, bro.
But I think that a big portion of society still believes that, you know, once a criminal, always a criminal.
See, but at that point, bro, I feel like you as a person, you cannot lose yourself in that past. You feel me? I feel like nowadays, like I'm just speaking for myself, you know what I mean? But I've come a long way from being a criminal. I own a business. I have cars that I dreamed of having when I was a kid.
Yo, Carlo is dressed like a NBA 2K NPCs, like one of them niggas you see walking on the beach and shit.
I'm not on probation. Don't submit to search and seizures. I'm educated. I got a degree. Like literally, like I didn't stay in the circle.
When ads come on, I just watch from the home screen. Bro, wait, do niggas do that? No way, niggas. No, like, niggas don't do that, right?
I'm gonna play the victim.
Yo, wait, do niggas do the whole? Yo, do y'all be doing the thing? Wait, hold on, wait. Let me tell you. Wait, do y'all be doing the thing where you know where you can scroll before you even click onto the stream, where you can just watch it and they'll give you like a little time. You can just watch it and you won't get no ads from it, bro. You ain't gotta click on it. Y'all be doing that? Sometimes I be doing that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, let me log in.
Life.
Yo, Carlos said one thing. Now all of a sudden. Yeah, now all of a sudden he want to talk. Nigga, we've been sitting here for a fucking hour.
The system got me. The system got me because I committed a crime. But did I stay in the system? No, I didn't. I took accountability, bettered myself because I know society is the way it is.
Yeah.
And I adapted and became a part of society in a successful way on my own.
Don't fuck with it.
No, and I like that.
You cannot put yourself in the fact that you want to play the victim that they took your rights. You want to play the victim that you can't have guns.
All right, Unc, we didn't ask for a history lesson.
Victim that you can't do this. Like, what about it? You can still go out and live life.
Yo, when I do my first ever MMA fight, bro, against one of the bitch ass niggas that I want to fight, bro. Yo, I'm going beard, no mustache, bro. I'm going straight Dagestanian. I'm so serious too. Like I'm really gonna get into it.
Fullest of your potential.
And I'm gonna talk to that nigga like how Khabib was doing McGregor, my nigga. That's how I'm doing niggas, bro.
The past continue to be that bag that you're carrying over your shoulder that's gonna weigh you down.
And I like that for you, and I agree.
Somebody
like,
just dropped something.
That, you know, I'm not playing the victim. You know, I rehabilitate my life too. I'm just saying that even though our friends and family around us know how we've changed, right? Society in some views, right? And I'm not gonna like name parties or whatever.
Okay.
They still can see people as a whole as like, oh, they can't change. People do look at you differently. I think even in the working world, some colleagues, because I have lived experience both, you know, with incarceration and drug use.
I mean, bro, it's like you changed, bro, but like, yeah, like. Y'all niggas took somebody's car, gang. You feel me? Like, y'all took somebody's car, gang. You feel me? Like, dude. Like, you just kind of lose that right forever. You know, like, I can hand my keys to 910 Angel and tell him to lock up my car. To you, bro? No, I'm good. I'll walk out there.
Therapists don't have lived experience like
I'll
that.
close my trunk. You're okay.
But I mean, you know, getting to know them and they see who I am and they see like how it's benefited me and it helps inform my work and my practice. I get that judgment kind of erodes.
You hit on a lot of points that's kind of like what's going on, what I see in our city and downtown. It kind of blows my mind that, you know, what I do as a job, I'm watching people do meth right there in front of me, and they're doing fentanyl on top of that, and it's kind of like they were so hard on meth back in the day, and it's like, you know, that's what my charge was, conspiracy to meth, and it's just like, I don't understand what changed. Like all of a sudden you were busting everybody, putting you in gang injunctions, they're gonna do all kinds of stuff, but then yet you have all these people in Skid Row, you have all these people in the park, like, and then now that I'm hearing that there's money missing and all
I'm not doing
this
shit for you, keep my name out your mouth, Desmond Bain ass dude.
Heard you.
It's kind of, it is disheartening, but I agree with the brothers here too, also saying like, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna move on. That box, I still check, and I already have that list, all my crimes on a little note.
That's smart.
And I send it. You know, I send it and I roll with it. I say,
So that nigga don't want there to be no criminal record unless you like kids or have a mental order.
If this is where you want me, this is where you want me. If this job is not for me.
I don't think that sounds like the best. I don't think that sounds like the best idea, Unc.
But I feel so like some of my brothers, they're trying to get some better jobs.
Yeah.
And you know, and I hate that society in the workforce looks at the felony. Like, dude, I trust most of these felons. Like, I trust people that done time. I mean, I
do hear him though. I do hear him though.
All the people that took their time.
I hear this nigga right here.
You know, they did what they did, and you know, and I wish companies knew that. I wish companies had that mindset, like, hey, these guys are solid. You know, yeah, they messed up, but they want to change. I want to give them the opportunity. And so, like, if that goes out to anybody, don't be afraid. Just put what you put, and just be yourself, and just go for it. Build on yourself. It's unfortunate.
That gotta be a bad feeling though, bro.
Things are not the way I think they should be. Hopefully.
Yo, imagine applying to every job, bro, and once they go, look, they ask for your name, your address, your phone number, your email, right? And then they be like, let's do the interview. Boom, do the interview. And then they like, all right, cool. All we need is the background check. That's all they need next. They're like, cool. All we need is the background check. Bro, that has to be a bad feeling, bro. That's like third base in a relationship. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's like a nigga running to third base and then slipping every time.
With this tape that a lot of people get
out on the bag
to see, like especially people that are dealing with maybe stuff they're struggling with or committing crimes. My hope is that people give people the chance to give them that second chance to come back to their families and their lives, and that to check in on people. I feel like a lot.
I need to get this hat, bro. This dad gang hat, bro. I kind of fuck with that, bro.
People hurt people.
Because I have about how many? Wait, hold on. Give me 5 seconds. How many followers we got on this bitch? Let's see if we can figure it out. I think it's 1,735. Is it 1,735? Let's see. No, it is 1,700 and fuck. Wait, what is that number, gang? I can't see it. I have 1,740 fucking kids. 1,740 kids, and I'm not paying child support, nigga. I'm not doing it. You feel me, nigga? I'm evading, gang. I'm evading, nigga.
Have no better time than the present to start doing things. It could just be a simple text or a simple hello to somebody.
I have strong.
What the fuck? I'm gonna run your third base. Whatever happened to like, Unc? How are you doing, bro? How? No, actually, no. Fuck Unc, bro. Nigga, fuck Unc, nigga. Fuck Unc. Never mind, bro. Why can't I put this back?
Strong issues with the system, but ultimately I can't change the system. I can only change myself.
Yo, that Unc shit getting crazy, bro. It be a nigga first time message talking about some, yo, Unc, what's good? Nigga, what are you talking? You don't even know how old, bro. What the fuck? Nigga, I was born in 05. Hello?
And when your focus is on things that are external, you're giving power to the external world. And so I just accepted that everything played a contribution, but ultimately it was my choice and my ability to create
how are you doing?
or not.
Well, what do you mean? Who is your kid, bro? Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about, bro. Y'all know exactly. Yo, hashtag Hashtag if you know, you know, my nigga. Yo, hashtag if you know, you know.
Create positive things in my life, and when you focus on that,
hashtag Chaltom taught. Geyser.
When you take power back, and that's the only way that you truly can change.
What is your greatest hope for yourself?
Fuck, this fit's so garbage, bro. But I'm hearing you though. Like I fuck with this nigga.
That I have a positive impact on everybody that I come across, that I meet. Not just friends, I mean, like acquaintances, whatever. I hope I have a positive impact on them. Something, I don't know, that makes them think the world's a better place.
Good shit, Troy. Nah, fuck with y'all. Good vig. Yo, shout out Jubilee, bro. Yo, we gotta do more of these, bro. We gotta do more of these. Shout out Jubilee.